Okay, so I'm not sure I'm live yet. Hi everyone. So I was trying to get my camera to be on the iPhone, but it doesn't seem to work. So we're just going to do the webcam again. I've got some more light today, so the picture should be better than last time. All right, let's get started. So, hi everyone. Good morning or afternoon if you're joining us in the afternoon. And today we're going to do some grounding exercises. So, hang on, let me just see. This light seems to be very, very bright. I'm just going to turn it down a little. Okay, let's see. Is that better? Yes, you don't see me too much like a kind of ghost. All right. Yeah, hi everyone. So, basically, we're just going to ground ourselves today. The idea behind grounding is to just connect to the ground underneath you. So, for those of you who don't know what grounding is, it's just basically having an optimal connection with the earth underneath you. Since we're on this surface, on this earth, there's a force of gravity which pulls at us. And that helps us to recognize when we relax something, because as soon as we relax a part of our body, it will drop down towards the earth. So basically, when you're grounded in a certain position, it means that everything that can be relaxed in that position is. So you try to really let everything drop down to the ground. That doesn't mean that you're going to sit like totally collapsed. Yeah, you try to stay in the integrity of the pose, but without bringing everything upwards. So you only use the muscles that you need to use. So that's just a technique. The reason that's important is so if you're a very sensitive person, or if you're just someone who has a tendency to overthink and to really have too much activity in your head, you're going to need to ground yourself regularly. So, what I notice is when you're very sensitive, you tend to have less of a filter system. So you pick up everything. You pick up every conversation around you, even though it doesn't necessarily concern you. And you hear all the sounds, you see all the sights. And when you get home, it can be a bit overwhelming, and you feel like you're just kind of totally like with all your energy around your head. And it takes a lot of time before that kind of quietens down, and you need a lot of downtime. But what's going to help is this kind of exercises we're going to do today. So to really just roll out your mat and concentrate on dropping your weight down to the ground. So it's very easy. Basically, during the poses, just feel the ground underneath you. Stay with your breath and try to relax each part of the body down to the ground. And you'll notice that actually pulls the energy down back into your body. So you'll feel a more quiet state at the end of your practice, and that will just help to quieten the mind as well. So let's just get started. Make sure that you're sitting comfortably, and you can either put your hands on your legs or in your lap, whichever is more comfortable for you. And then just close your eyes and take a deep breath in, hold it for a moment. And now just feel the tension accumulated in your body. And then breathe out slowly and start to feel your shoulders drop, feel your weight dropping as if you're landing, settling into the ground. Let's do one more, breathing in deeply. Hold your breath in and breathe out slowly. Now just stay like this, breathe normally, and start to soften your face, softening your eyes, dropping your lower jaw. And start to notice how the neck feels. You can make very small movements with your head just to check if there's tension in the neck. So if you have a lot of thoughts, there will probably be tension, especially high, close to the base of your skull. And other days it'll be a little less, it'll be a little looser. Now drop your shoulders, relax your arms, feel the pull of gravity in your arms. You can even feel as if you're breathing in your arms, and as you breathe out, dropping them even more. And now place your left hand on your chest, your right hand above that. You can drop your chin slightly and start to feel a very gentle movement of your breath underneath your hands. And as you breathe out, just soften the chest, relax your neck and shoulders. Just let go of any pressure that you've put on yourself. Start to soften and come back to a feeling of caring for yourself. And take your time. And notice how it feels to just place your hands on your chest like this. It can really bring up a very soothing emotion. Being very gentle with yourself. And then bring your hands on your lower belly. And start to deepen your breath. So as you breathe in, feel the belly expand. And as you breathe out, pull the belly in slowly. Stay relaxed with your neck and shoulders. And then place your hands back in your lap or on your legs and start to feel the ground underneath you. And feel as you breathe out as if your body is sinking down, settling into a quieter state. Now just feel your feet, your toes. Notice if they're really comfortable. If they're not, just place them slightly differently so you can really relax the toes, relax the ankles. And feel the weight of your legs dropping a little. And you might notice that relaxes in the groin and in the inside of the thighs. And then relax your buttocks. Maybe even around your tailbone or your lower back. And then place your hands on your knees, the palms facing down. And very slowly, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward. So roll over the sit bones here, coming to the front of the sit bones, arching the back slightly. Just keep breathing normally. Relax in your belly and then roll back over the sit bones to the back, all the way to the tailbone, curling your tailbone underneath you. And repeat this at your own pace. So actually I'm going to show you this from the side. So you come to the front, keep your head slightly still, or without like tilting your whole body forwards here. Just try to just tilt the pelvis, just leave your breath be, leave it free in the background. And now concentrate on the pressure of your seat, on your cushion or on the floor, whatever you're sitting on, trying to deepen that contact, as if you're kind of nestling yourself into the ground, making a little kind of hole in which you can sit, a little nest. So as you move like this, just stay heavy. Try to relax the legs again and again. You'll notice some tension appearing in the legs as you tilt forwards, but that can immediately relax as you tilt backwards again. Okay, let's do 2 more. Stay relaxed in your neck and shoulders as well. And then the next time that you tilt to the front, you can come back to the center. Just stay on your sit bones here. And stay with your breath. Drop your weight again. And then open your eyes. And you can come on all fours. So let's start with the tiger pose here. So you can come on all fours with your hands underneath the shoulders and the knees slightly apart underneath your hips. Just shift your weight to the left and then lift the right leg. Make sure that the knee is bent so your foot is pointing straight up here. And then reach a little higher so you really feel the weight of your leg and the tension will be in your buttock at the back of the leg. Here you can breathe in, look forward. And as you breathe out, bring your knee underneath you and look at your knee and then push away from the ground and really lift your knee towards the chest. So breathing in, tiger pose, lifting the crown and the foot. And breathing out, pull your belly in, push away from the ground. So the point of this exercise is to experience gravity. So experience the tension necessary to go against the pull of gravity here. Let's do one last one. And then come to child's pose. The first child's pose with the knees together. Just bring your seat to the heels. Lay your head and your arms down. Or you can put your arms to the back with your hands next to the feet here. And again, concentrate on your contact with the ground. So feel your weight and the pressure of your legs, feet, head on the ground. Just relax your arms down, drop your shoulders slightly. And then stay with your breath. And as you breathe out, reconnect with the ground again and again, making yourself sink into the ground. And as you concentrate on this, stay in contact with your body and just observe how it feels to let go of tension. Just observe. Don't try to aim for anything. Just notice which parts of the body are shifting, are relaxing. And then slowly come back onto all fours. Let's do the second side. So knees slightly apart. Feel the ground underneath your hands and your knees. And then lift your left foot here. Make sure that you're at a right angle. Lifts higher. Look forwards. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your knee underneath you. And pull up. And now at your own pace. Feel your body moving. Feel the weight of your leg and the effort in your body. Let's just do one more. And then come back to the ground. And this time do a child's pose with the knees at max width apart. So really wide here. The big toes together. Reach back with your seat. And then reach forwards with your hands this time. So you really drop your belly and your chest between the knees and lay your forehead down. And now this time you can really drop your belly. Let it relax. And when your belly relaxes, you'll notice you feel your breath naturally in the belly. So start to just feel the belly expand as you breathe in and drop your chest down. Drop your tailbone as you breathe out. And now come back onto all fours. Bring your knees together, your feet to the side, and come and sit down with your legs forwards. So we're going to do the head to knee pose now. So what you can do is first bend your left knee and bring it to the side, and then put your foot against the side of your right leg. So actually, some people find it uncomfortable with the foot just against the leg like this. So you can put the toes just slightly underneath your thigh if that's more comfortable for you. It doesn't really matter how high your leg is, as long as it's to the side, but you really don't have a stretch in the hamstrings and you feel more in the hip. And then stabilize your right leg by pulling the toes slightly towards you. If you're very stiff at the back of the leg, just go on and prop something underneath your knee. So you can take your cushion or a blanket and just put it underneath your knee. That will make the forward bend slightly easier. And then pull your tailbone and your sit bones back. Fingertips on the floor first. Make sure you're straight up here. And let's just feel the ground. So feel the ground underneath your seat, underneath your leg, your heel, your left foot. Now breathe into the ground and start to relax into it. So relax the hips, relax the legs, relax the inside of the belly. So don't pull your belly in here because that's going to really block the tension and the relaxation. Now, once you're totally relaxed, slightly lean forwards and bring your hands flat on the floor. And again, feel the tension that's accumulated and relax your hips again. Relax the ground, the seat, and then go forwards again very gently. And you'll notice maybe more stretch at the back of the leg. Try to relax the leg as much as you can. Relax the hips, the belly. And just look for your own position here. So take a position that's natural to you and then drop your head. Now you can breathe a little deeper, breathing in as if you're breathing to every part that touches the ground. And breathe out, just relax and drop everything. Remember to just relax the arms and shoulders also. Relax your hips again. Relax the thigh. And then lift your head and gently walk with your hands back to yourself, back to a straight up position. And then change sides. So lay your left leg out, bend your right knee, come to the side, place your foot against the left leg here. Pull the toes slightly towards you, sit bones to the back, and then fingertips on the ground. So just a straight back to start off with, and then feel the ground underneath your seat and your legs. And as you breathe out, relax into it, relax the buttocks, relax the legs, the toes, the hips, and lean forwards without making any effort, or as little as you can, and then the hands flat. Breathe, relax into the ground. And once you relaxed everything, go a little further, but just take your time and be very gentle with yourself. So sometimes you'll have a tendency to just ignore what your body tells you. So if you notice you've gone to a position and it's actually becoming quite hard but stiff, just come back a little. And again, look for the softness and the relaxation in your legs, feet, in your buttocks, hips, and belly, lower back. And once that's totally relaxed, you can try and just go a little bit forwards again. So really work with your own body, and you'll notice everybody is different, but every day is different also. So when you're grounding yourself, really let go of any ambition or any criticism you might have. It really doesn't matter how far you go into the pose because it's just about relaxation. So it's about finding a very natural position. As soon as you push yourself or wish that it would be different than it is, you're going to create tension. So just be very gentle and let your body do what's natural. And then lift your head and walk with your hands back to yourself. Lay your leg back down and then bring yourself back to the ground. Knees to the chest. Pull your knees slightly in here to stretch the back. And then lay your right arm out to the side and bring your knees to the left. So I hope you can still see it. Yeah, you can see it. So today we're going to do this twist a little different. Some people have a tendency to have some tension in the groin here. So what we're going to do is actually go with your right hip a little further to really put the knees on top of each other instead of having them slightly apart. And that means your right shoulder might come off the ground, that's okay. But you'll notice when the legs are really on top of each other, that all the tension is gone from your groin and from your hips. And then hold your knee like this and just roll your head to the other side. And now feel your breath and start to feel the shape of your body on the ground. So especially the contact of your left leg, foot, hip on the ground. And relax your lower body into the ground. So the more your lower body relaxes, the more your back, shoulders, and neck will start to relax too. But you don't really have to concentrate on those. And then roll back to the center first with your head, then the knees one by one to the chest. Wrap your arms around the knees. And then lay your left arm out to the side. And bring your knees, hugging them to the chest, all the way to the right. And lay yourself down. And again, your left knee will be slightly shifted towards you. So go a little further here and put the knees really on top of each other. Hold your left knee down and then roll your head to the other side. And then start to feel your breath in your belly. And relax your legs down. Feel the contact of your right leg with the ground. You might even feel the temperature of the ground or the texture underneath you. Take your time to really settle down. And then roll your head back. Bring your knees back to the chest one by one. Wrap your arms around your knees. Bring them slightly towards you. And then put your feet down for the bridge pose. So your bridge pose will be with the feet close to the buttocks, but don't exaggerate. Don't pull the feet. Just take a natural distance. And the feet will be hips width apart. You can start today with your arms slightly apart and then just pull your belly in, the hollow of the back into the ground, and then come up. Make sure you're stable. So if you feel like putting your feet slightly wider apart, that's fine. And for those of you who want to, you can also choose to have your arms along the ears or wide out to the side. So choose what's most comfortable for you. And make sure that your neck is long and relaxed. And then start to feel your breath in your belly. And notice which muscles are active now to keep you off the ground. You'll feel the effort of the legs, of the buttocks. Now relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And let's start to roll down. But we're really going to take our time today. So rolling one vertebra down with each breath. So first breathe in, feel your belly. And as you breathe out, lay one vertebra down. Just relax that part into the ground. Stop to breathe in. And as you breathe out, one more vertebra down. Relax your neck and shoulders again. So carry on like this, taking your time. You can really take a whole minute to do this, or 2 minutes even. And notice that when you lay yourself down, you're doing that from a relaxation point of view. So it's not trying to bend your back. It's really just dropping by letting go. Stay in contact with how the back feels. Experience how you make contact with the ground each time you drop a part of it. So the last part of the back is quite difficult to roll down because it's actually a hollow part. So you can also come on your toes, lift your tailbone slightly to just have more time and more space to try and feel the vertebrae one by one. And once your whole back is rolled down, put the heels back down, open the knees, come to goddess pose, the feet together, and then you can interlace your fingers and put them to the back of the head, laying your head into your hands. So really opening the chest here. If that's not comfortable for you, you can also put your arms wide open to the sides. Now just take a minute here, breathing and sinking into the ground. Try to relax your arms and your legs each time you breathe out. And then pull your hands from the back of the head. Bring your arms to the ground. And lay your legs down. Feel the effect of this pose. And if you still feel a lot of energy in your head, you might feel some pressure on your forehead or on the top of the head. You can also just put your hands on in front of your eyes, just laying them down, shutting out any light, and start to look into the darkness and to relax your eyes. Feeling your breath gentle through the nose. And just taking the time for the exchange in energy between the palms of your hands and your eyes. So the palms will cool the eyes down. Just feel as if the eyes are becoming bigger in the eye sockets. Really relaxing the muscles in and around your eyes. And keep your eyes closed now and bring your Hands to the sides of the head. So hold your head just above the ears. So that really helps for people who have a lot of brain activity. And you'll notice just by holding your head like this that it feels as if you can just quieten your head for a moment. And then lay your arms back down on the ground. And feel your body in contact with the ground. Feel the heels on the ground, the legs, loosen your legs. The pressure of your buttocks on the ground. Contact of your back, shoulder blades, arms, hands. Back of the head. And take a minute to just breathe into the back of the body. And sink down. And then breathe a little deeper. Start to move your toes and your fingers. And then bend your knees, bring them all the way to the chest, wrap your arms around the knees. And just rock from left to right, activating your body again. Open your eyes and choose how you want to come and sit. So you can just roll up or go to the side first. And when you're sitting again, just feel the effect. So you might feel that you're looser in your neck and your shoulders, a little quieter, a little more anchored into the ground. So bring your hands in front of your heart. Let's do one Om and 3 times chanting. So that's what I do in my classes as well. Just bringing a sense of peacefulness into your body. Breathe in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. And I wish you a wonderful, peaceful, and very happy day. And see you again next time. Bye. Bye, guys.